Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
They couldn't see me coming with binoculars. Even if they did tell me who the f was stopping us, the options keep popping up. Cops trying to lock us up when it's out the picture, but it ain't no Diddy cropping this. Sorry, officer, I'm a hood philosopher. In the open all the chakras up, the black inside it, hold the lava, check it, thermometers, these rats is synonymous, the climates in Guatemala, bro. Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper to get the virus, silence that certificate quick. Like sayonara, in fact, it's better if he quit and save himself a problem. He ain't got a chance to solve him, tell me get him any
gone in the blink. We can make a in the sink. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to have 100 the hashback. Partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
Like, you're playing. 5 years from now when they're doing like the documentary, like, oh my god, this is how the industry used. Like, under age Ruby Rose. Like, all of this shit's gonna come up and you know she's just dropping people through. Like, oh yeah, nah, I was
What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping?
So
What you mean you don't know what I'm
they're
doing?
asking,
I'm
they're
feeling
not
my
asking,
the blessing you jacking
so,
my body, you gotta come and check in.
yeah, so how was it like hanging out with Travis Scott?
You know election.
I don't know. I was like,
You got the way in
like,
you do a text and listen. I don't know why they mentioning
like,
me. I don't know no one better than me. You can say what you want. I got to speak. I tell them no better. They second on three like for the chain that's competitive. Me making rain in your head. I got weather the streets. I love what we did. I get to the breach. You only as tough as your weapon could be. I done caught me a kill and I got off the block. Cause the hate and put that on the watch. I ice on my neck cause I'm shorty on hot. Get some records that bring me the fuck. I don't care about them dissing cause none of them pop. And I'm shooting my stars off a pop. They all on my DM like when you gon' drop low. It get boring just me at the top. It get boring just me at the top. I be shaking they hearts every time that I drop like when I walk in the spot it says you won't be in this if you don't make it hot like new deal. AP was signed up with Def Jam. Jay-Z with in my left hand. Play me every time that I step in. Hate me like bro. Hit me the king and you play with shit like with a bet in your head. It don't matter the price. Put on the next so I got me some ice. If I'm dissing you once I ain't saying it twice. Said I got time today. I done sit in the field. I got time to play. And my ex is a double. I time to wait. And I said I need time away. What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm doing? I'm feeling my feet. You give me the blessing. You checking my
These young boys beat the brakes off on his song. He was said he was selling him a $7, but it was an 8-minute short. Charged him $30. You know, motherfucker, so, I had her. Them young boys beat the brakes off his he was like, look, take me around this fucking ball. Look at this. He don't know what time it is. He's like, on the ground, talking about what time it is. What happened? The flag wasn't short. Don't play with magic. I was going to play it. I gave you the wrong flag. Get up. Don't lay down there like that. Man, the brakes off old heads ass. I'm just out here trying to get a fucking cheesesteak. Like these young boys beat the brakes off old head. Old head so he was said he was selling the $5, but it was an 8-minute shit. When I had him,
we ain't the same. I'm the type to do the hitting up, you the type to pay hitters. Anything we the same. We ain't the same. I'm the type to do the hitting up, you the type to pay hitters.
Okay, so she was like, we had her before them, and I remember us asking her the question that I remember asking her, and I was like, you know, if anybody remembers when she was on stream, and honestly, I'm not gonna go dig up the clip. I'm gonna think about it. Because being on stream is like really kind of got her off the street, just like that was it, right? Have a great approach. Kind of like she was still watching after the end. And I was like, I'm going to go. Like, yo, Captain, like, she asked her to come back home. Like, literally 50 years afterwards, she back on. It was mad. She said, hey, I had sex with a rapper. The only thing I was doing at the time. And I remember I clarified with her. But she said, I had sex with him. And I was like, I really just didn't want to make that a big because I was like, everything I got from her that time, right, was, hey, her and whatever she was trying to do, not trying to hold out that, right? Like, I don't know, whatever. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna just like private this, not whatever. Then she goes on flat, and she brings up again. Because her thing, she didn't want to put those rappers on flat. Then she says no Latin. I'm like, there goes in and you're trying to not put them flat. Then she brings it up again. And then, obviously, it's where they're not even talking about the forever, but I'm not going to say say whatever you say about me. But I don't want to be fucking that type of shit. Especially when I act that person. Then she goes on Joe Budden Pocket. Still there.
From that, and then I did like the Bad and Bougie music video, and then like I don't know, I just always kind of like did fun. Like,
Was that your debut?
Like it was my first video. Like, how old were you when you did that video?
That's why I thought it was odd.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, it's Wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store. As it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku, and he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
This is taken around the 12. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They go play action. Cousins. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Waddle, the motion man, right. Now Cousins. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
First down. Here's Cousins. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Play fake. Cousins. We'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. On play action, Cousins. And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming.
Good run right there. And this is a man that's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Play action now. Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're throwing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Gibson is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. A first down throw for Cousins. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 and 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing, Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3 yards.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Same target. It's Jacobs again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. In motion, the tight end. Now Cousins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. It's been a long drive for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And this may be the one to build on right here. It's the second quarter. They've got nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. They need to put something together, and this is a good start as they get the completion there for good yardage and a first down.
Sliding out of the pocket. A poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Partner, that's excellent timing right there. Breaking off the route and being able to hit it right when he stops.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right down Broadway, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jacobs going to try the middle. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up 4.
What they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
3rd and goal for Cousins. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes...
Well, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw
because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Stopped at the 23-yard line after a gain of 5. 2 yards still to go. 4th down now. Here's Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
until he was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Again, it's Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they're going to speed things up here. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Josh Jacobs. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
What just happened? Seriously?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Come on.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Bucs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. to about the 40-yard line.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they're going to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to...
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll look to throw here. This is caught. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp from 3 yards out. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure to get their security deposit back.
And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
On third down, Cousins. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Breaks through the contact. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's got Smith-Schuster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This is 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Here's 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Buccaneers come up with a late turnover.